First, local, live. Now from Central Oregon's news leader, this is Beyond the Score with Dylan Anderman, presented by Central Tire.
Hello, Central Oregon, and welcome to Beyond the Score. The high school sports season is officially over. Very sad, I know. But we had one team wrap it up with a historic season. The Caldera Wolfpack took down the Wilsonville Wildcats last night 9-4 to win the state championship. Caldera becomes the third different team from Central Oregon in the last 3 years to win a softball state title. The Wolfpack went up 3-2 in the first inning against the Wildcats. Wilsonville then took the lead in the fourth inning, but the Wolfpack responded, scoring 3 more runs. Caldera added 3 more in the sixth to put the nail in the coffin, and the Wolfpack took home the win. Caldera were led by Brooke Chapin in the circle, who had 15 strikeouts in the win while going 2 for 3 at the plate and knocking in 2 runs. Elle Morton was swinging a hot bat tonight. The sophomore went 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs, including a home run. This is the first state title for the Wolfpack softball team, and they will return most of their players next season, including Morton and Chapin. Chapin missed all of last year due to an injury, but got the comeback she deserved this season.
It's amazing. I was out for almost a year. I didn't play in a game for almost a year. I didn't pitch in a game for pretty much a full year. And it's so powerful. And all my teammates always say that I'm an inspiration and that they're so proud of me. And just having this opportunity, it means so much to me.
The Wolfpack went 29-1 this season. Summit Storm played in the semifinals on Tuesday against the Thurston Colts. Thurston up 2-0 in the 5th inning, but the Storm finally got a run across. Senior Jackson Parker came up clutch, peppering one to right field. The Storm down 2-1. Summit down to 1 final inning, but Thurston finds the rhythm at the plate. Carlin Crutcher does some damage. He makes it 3-1 Colts with a ball into the center field wall. Thurston gets Crutcher home right after. Colts extend their lead to 4-1, and in the bottom half of the inning, the Storm down to their final out, and an infield fly will do it. The Storm fall in the semifinals to Thurston 4-1. Storm may have fallen short of the ultimate goal, but it was a big achievement for Summit to make it as far as they did.
It's going to be memories I'm going to hold my entire life. I'm going to remember all these boys on this team and the boys on this team last year and the boys on the team before. I love all these guys, the hours that we spend during the week. You can't recreate a bond like that unless you're part of a team like this, and we're such a well-knit group that, everyone gets to know each other really well, and everybody's a family here, and it's so hard that this is the way that's got to end, and I'm just so proud of everybody.
Senior Jackson Parker and the Summit Storm saw their season come to an end in the 5A state semifinals, falling to Thurston and closing the book on Parker's career in a Storm uniform.
It's just it's the most important thing to me. I've been playing since I was 5 years old, and it's kind of all I've known, and it's just, I've created so many special bonds and, just so many good friends I've made through on the field and just doing stuff off the field with them too, and, it's hard to let it go.
The Storm offense ran into a tough challenge in Oregon State commit Grady Saunders, who helped lead Thurston to a 4-1 victory. Summit finishes the season with a 22-8 record, claiming the Intermountain Conference title and reaching the 5A state semifinals for the second consecutive year.
I had faith in this group. All these guys are dogs. We had it in us, and run into a team at the wrong time, and the way things end up. But I think we are the best team in the state, and I think that if we face any other guy, I think we're going to the state championship, and it's just hard to see that this talented of a group so short of something that we could have done, and it's hard to see.
Head coach Aaron Beam couldn't be more proud of this team, but this defeat stings a little more than most.
I just think about how proud I am of this team and these boys. Hang on a second, Dill. This one hurts.
With just one starter returning from last year's championship squad, many questioned what this team could accomplish. The Storm answered those questions all season long, proving they could compete with the best teams in the state.
We had no seniors on that field today, other than our DH, and I mean, nobody expected us to do anything, including you guys, obviously, right? And I'm just proud of how hard these kids worked and they bought into each other. Much different than last year's team, right? That was super talented individual efforts, but this particular group, just they wanted it for each other.
It's a tough way to end the year, but one this group can hold its head high about. The Storm once again showed that their culture, work ethic, and commitment to excellence continue to produce results, and the future of Summit baseball remains bright.
That's a testament, I think, to the program and the culture of which we have, and not looking ahead yet, but going to be pretty excited about next year and the opportunity, just because of the quality of the young men we have and how they just buy in to helping each other as teammates.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty easy for me because I had some really good leaders last year, like Slater and Alex and Carter, and like everybody on the team, all the seniors kind of filled a spot. And no, it kind of made it easy. I mean, I played with most of these kids the past year, and so I love them like my family. You can talk to them like my family, and it's just the amount of time that we've spent together it's almost insane that it comes to an end. And it's so easy to talk to kids that you spend so much time with. It's really special.
Storm baseball team has 2 state titles in the past 10 years.